Hello everyone, welcome back to Survival Challenge. So we're a little bit past where we were. I was trying to get this to be ready to harvest. Let's actually move it over here. Unfortunately, it was not ready in July. Plus I had like weird flickering and stuff. I had to just exit out and restart. I don't know. It was like flickering back and forth between like sunshine and rain. It was kind of trippy. We'll move this over because our goal is to get that harvested today. Even though the price dropped quite a bit, I just leave a tree right here. What the heck? It's supposed to rain closer to 11. So obviously I would like to get the crap out before then. Get to try out our new trailer, hopefully. I can show you the prices. Oh, every time. So right now it is 1,400, and in July it was close to 2,000. So we dropped $600 per 1,000 liters. It's pretty significant. Unfortunately, it's loud. We will end up probably storing this. I was hoping I could hit that high patch. That's part of the reason why I put soybeans in, because they were supposed to be high when it was be ready. I was off by a month. Shocking. Probably not. Yeah, I don't think that pipe's gonna fit. Dang it. The wheat is pretty close to. Probably get, well, once we're done we can test it to see if it'll work on that trailer, but I doubt it will. Lower down. This is where it starts getting loud. Yeah. Not the biggest combine in the world, but it works. It'll take a good amount of time to get this done, but it works. I can't really complain. It should yield halfway decent. I think the yield percentage or whatever was like 95% in most places, so it's fully fertilized. Well, off of a strip we'll get like 400 liters. It's not a horrible yield. It's not a super big field either, so take plenty of time though. We'll do this first little bit. Now we'll basically time lapse me doing the ends and then going up and down until it's full. Yeah, new combine is on our list, but I think we won't get there until we have new land. So we got more crops going in, more money coming in, hopefully. Just about full. 94, almost 95%. I believe this is a 2,000 liter. No, it's not 2,000 liters. It's 1,500 liter capacity. I should probably close my door on my house too. Oh. There we go. Pipe out. The moment of truth. Yeah, that's not gonna work. A little bit too big for this combine. So we're gonna have to bring it on over here. We're probably just gonna store most of it, actually, until the price goes up, or until we need the money. Yeah, we'll just probably end up dumping it right into the silos for now. Since we're so close, we can dump it right in. Oh, before I forget. Yeah, it does fit, but it does, the front loader, it does fit on the new tractor. It doesn't reach the ground, though. So my assumption is the front loader itself is a tad too small. That's my assumption. I'll check probably at some point in between this episode and the next. Then we can try to work on fixing that. If anybody else knows exactly what it is, let me know, of course. That'd be much appreciated. We'll get rolling again. This field's gonna take a while. It yielded pretty good. We got, what, 4 swipes total? Probably, somewhere in there. Once you figure it all in. Yeah, like 4 total. I could dump it into that trailer too, but it's really not that far of a jump over there, so. I will just end up time-lapsing a bunch of this. Probably time-lapsing, emptying and everything. Just probably a fairly long one. This thing doesn't exactly go super fast, so I'll have to raise how fast I'm doing the time-lapse. Instead of like 7.5 times, it'll probably be 10 times. So it doesn't take 5 minutes still. Up here. We'll end up needing a little bit more room up here too, so once we hit in those, we'll need more room to turn around. Another swipe around wouldn't do any harm. Here we are. This should be our last strip. Possibly one more. Might be a little bit wide up here. I'm hoping to get that backfield limed in this video as well back there. Maybe planted. Maybe. Might also just do a massive planting session. Planting. Because this field will need it now. The wheat field is close. Should be pretty close to needing it, actually. Not quite sure how much it is, but it should be close. Yeah, just a few spots. And we'll check, see how much we yielded from this. I really didn't, like, you know, I wasn't counting the whole time. Figured we'll learn together. So I think that's every last bit, actually. Pretty good job. Good job cleaning it up. I might extend this a little bit on the end, on this end here. Just be like one pass with the plow. Nothing like big. Let that finish out. Start this up. We'll need to bring the lime over. So, got our only option. Oh. Let's actually use this. First time using it. I was hoping I'd use it possibly on a grain cart today, but obviously there's different plans. This should be done. It should say in here, got 4,500 liters. It's not fantastic, but it's not too bad. It's the sorghum's what we had last time. So we still get a couple thousand from it. It's not worth it to sell it right now though. We don't need the money. Because a portion of this wheat field will probably get sold. I'm thinking. I don't think we'll need all of it for chickens. As if we can even afford chickens now. I wasn't even thinking that when I bought that tractor. And we'll bring this up here because it'll be used here next day or so. This is, I'm guessing, out of water, and this will be how we'd be able to afford basically the chickens at this point now too. I might sell a good load of these, and it's out of water, so I'm sure the maple syrup is probably, it's doing all right. Probably we might need to move some actually. Let's turn around and pick up one of these bags too. Ooh, can we pick up both? Just barely. It's already better than the farmall. It would have tipped, even with the weight in the back. I mean, it still is a case tractor, still red. Oh, it's starting to seem like I'm only using John Deere in case. It's just kind of how the deals have gone. I'd like to get something else as well. Yeah, these spawn points are full. How full one of these? They're all 288 liters. And more spawned. That just must be like how big they are, I guess. There's more to spawn as well. It spawns right now. How much water do we got? It's like half. There we go. Big positive with this tractor is the top speed is like 33 miles an hour. This will go a lot faster than the harvesting did. Oh, a little bit. You go a little bit over. Quite a bit over. There we go. And we used a whole bunch. How it is. How it is. So, yeah, it's one of the things on my list. I wouldn't mind a little bit bigger of a spreader for this. We could also get one with where it does lime and solid fertilizer. Hopefully we got enough lime here actually. Well, that one was basically empty. I think this one might have another reload in it, maybe. Probably should have bought more when I was at the store last video. We'll be close. I hope. Hope it'll be close. God dang, I keep missing it. I'm gonna have to get all this straightened out. Yeah. I'm trying not to waste it and throw it on the other grass, but I'm thinking we might need more lime. I was hoping to get this planted too. We don't have any more hiding behind the silos anymore. Well, let's use this a little bit to stock this up, and I'll have to go right to the store. I feel like I'm wasting it in a sense. I am, so. Yeah, we'll have to get a couple more bags. Not sure how much lime is. We'll just buy it right now. Look at the sales. That'd be nice. It'd be nice if we had that header, but got this auto load trailer. 5 grand. Can't afford it though. Unfortunately, we cannot afford that right now. Yeah, let's actually go and buy what I was planning on buying. Here we go. I always go to the wrong section. Let's buy 4. It'll be a while. It'll last a little while. Let's drop this off right here. We'll take the trailer from the John Deere. It'll be a lot faster. Yeah, you guys can witness the top speed. So I think it's like 32, 33. I think cruises. Plus we got radio in here. And aircon. Alright, here's the store. That did not take very long at all. We'll fire up the telehandler real quick. Honestly, we should have brought the. So which way is it? Oh, it's that's how you extend it up. It's been a while since I've used this. Oh, come on, let me pick up all 4. So I could have just put the cultivator up here and got full price for it, since we really aren't going to use it. Much anymore. We have a direct drill, so. Except for, even if we needed to cultivate something, we have a plow. That plow is plenty fast. Put that down. Walk these in. Well, if we got that auto load trailer, we'd still have to keep this one. So I don't think an auto load trailer usually has straps on it. I don't think so. And we take our nice short trip back. Let's look at how much that cultivator is. How much is that worth to sell? Be like $2,000 if we brought it to the store. A front loader. We might end up having to sell it, so maybe. I'm assuming that's why it doesn't go all the way down. They're both classified as small tractors, I believe. I think this is classified as small. But they're pretty visibly different sizes. Kind of what happens in probably it's by almost a 2020 or something like that, so it'd probably be 60 years of innovation. Easily 60. I'm not quite sure when the M's came out, but my guess would be around 60s. Probably a bit earlier. 70s was when they were starting to get like flirting with 100 horsepower in that time. I know they probably had some other ones that didn't hit 100 too. I know like John Deere had their 4D series that came out around then, and pretty popular for them. Let's just bring this back here. Go and pick up the spreader. Would be nice if it had a little bit better window of our attachments, how to pick stuff up, but I'm hoping we can just fill it up right from the trailer. Oh yeah, we can. Good. Make it a little bit easier. Oh. Hit the button twice. Yeah, we might need to fill it one more time. Probably. Now we're getting to those small little bits where I end up wasting a bunch. How do I keep missing the spots? I'm trying not to miss spots, I promise, but I still do. And we're out. Should be one more refill. This last refill should do it. Oh, I gotta do that little bit up there too. Hoping it's the last one. Otherwise it feels like we spent $400 on liming. Got the small little bits, of course. We'll do this chunk, but these small ones, I feel like you waste more than anything. Let's just use the last bit on small spots. And we're up. Got possible. Next video, we're harvesting every time. We're harvesting this. It looks like it's at the last stage. Possible. Well, that should be all limed, other than the small little spots that we missed. Now this will have to be double fertilized in the center, where we missed a couple spots. This one doesn't have any fertilization. Yeah. Who knows? Possible. Maybe next video we'll just end up planting. planting a bunch. I don't know. Try to think of something to split things up to in the middle, so. Well, let's just get the planting out of the way. For the grass field, at least. Bit wide to switch. That's grass. Oh, sorry. Sorry, sprayer. Let's, drop off the front loader here. Yeah, my assumption is it's just a little bit too small for this tractor. Rick, hopefully this cedar fits through here. The road isn't quite, you know, wasn't made for it actually. Pretty sure that's how grass looks like, right? Yep, grass. I'd hate to put the wrong thing in, so. There we go. So we'll have a little bit less of a field this time, obviously, for the next harvest of grass. This is kind of a nice little money maker back here. Plus, sheep use it, I know. Plus, cows would use silage, I believe. Silage and hay. I don't remember. Been a while since I've did a lot of research on those animals, unfortunately. I know cows are something we're working on the Edgewater series. I was watching videos from the dev on that, and I've added some function to how to make total mixed ration, so it'll actually be a little bit easier. We'll check that out once we get cows there. Do a lap around. We're missing a bunch. I always say we miss a bunch, and we really do. Oh. It's not great. I always miss a bunch on these. As much as I try not to. Should have enough seed and everything. And on that series we're using precision farming, so it's a little bit different. A lot of different things I get to learn. Almost be nice in here we wouldn't use as much fertilizer and seeds in some of these spots. We might add it in the future, but I had to make sure it even works on this map. I know there's people, when I was first looking to start this series up, and there's a couple people having issues with it, like breaking the save or stuff. I don't really want that to happen. You know, I'm sure I could keep an extra backup of this save, but I believe it doesn't have a custom soil map. It just has a like base one that comes with precision farming, which is fine. Be different than what we have now. A little bit more you know, thought goes into things of what crops you're gonna put places, and some crops just do not do well at all in certain soils. You know, maybe grass would be horrible for this field. Maybe it's like a really good yielder, like loam or something. You want to put like a good harvestable type crop in, like a sorghum or soybeans wouldn't be too bad, you know. But for the time being, this will just be a good field to have, mainly for grass and whatnot. So yeah, I'll probably just time-lapse the rest of this. It shouldn't take too long. I don't think. Oh. We're doing pretty good time already. Alright, we just got this last little bit left. This cab is a lot better than the one we had on the M. Probably because the M didn't have one either. You know, if it was gonna rain, we're not getting soaked and wet. Oh, I missed that. Oh. I don't drive a lot in the cab. Unfortunately, I would like to do it a little bit more. I've been trying to do it a little bit more. Adds a different angle to the videos, I would say. So I'm sure I might get a little bit better with it once I eventually. I'm not gonna say when, because I don't want to make promises. Eventually get like a wheel or something. That's a little ways out. A little bit. I know in an earlier video I said, oh, it'll be a couple weeks. It'll be a little bit longer than that. Still researching, so I don't want to jump the gun on something. I have it narrowed down pretty good though. We didn't use too much seed or fertilizer on this, which is good. Oh, there's a tree. Let me just get past that. Here we go. I want to get every little bit of this, because it would look weird since it's grass. I mean, it'll still look different from this. Slightly different texture. Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was doing here. I went one end, so I was doing good coverage on the one end. I'll just have to leave the one, and then I go back. I was driving like I was drunk. Not drunk though. Haven't had anything to drink. Even though sometimes I drive like I've had about way too many. So. Oh. We're doing pretty good coverage, I'd say. A little bit on these ends here. Just a little bits here and there, but not too bad at all. I can't really complain. I would say this is pretty good on pulling it. I don't remember what speed the John Deere pulled it at, but this might have been faster. That might have been at like 9 miles an hour it pulled it at. This was hitting like 11, so a little bit faster. I would hope so. Oh, I can't back up to save my life. Unless there's a bag in the way, doesn't help. Oh, there's a deer back there too. Oh. This is why I don't show me backing up stuff on camera. I always cut this out. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. I'll do it off camera quick afterwards. Yeah, that should be everything for today. I'm hoping next video we can get that harvested. If not, we're also gonna have to plant this. The backfield might be ready to fertilize for the second coat, because that should have to be fertilized, yeah, in some portions. That one is actually pretty good coverage. This one will have to be completely a second coat on it once it needed. Once it is needed. That'll be a little bit though. All those birds picking the leftovers up. Well, thank you for everyone for watching. See you in the next video.